Hi, it's Lisa from Beyond Authentic, and today is a belated Witch Casket unboxing video. So I have had this for a few weeks, to be honest, 2 or 3 weeks. So if there was anything in here that was designed for Mabon, it's far too late for any of that. And we've just got the box. This is what we're dealing with today. So apologies for the lateness. There were lots of reasons, and if you are a regular here or a member, then you'll know all of those, so there's no point me going over. Anyway, let's see what was sent with love from the UK. So this is how the boxes arrive. The other side has got the address label on it, so I am technically opening this upside down. However, so Witch Casket is £29 in the UK, including your postage and packaging. It's £34. Oh, she's struggling. £34 in Europe. It would have been easy if I'd just done that off camera, but anyway, and £36 in the rest of the world. Now, we always get a good selection in Witch Casket of different types of items. We get altar type items, sometimes there's bits of jewelry, herbs, we get all sorts in there. We do normally get an enamel pin, and we do normally get a scroll, and then the rest of it changes each month. So there's a few standards. So let's see what we've got for September. I know, right? So we've got the theme on top. It says candle magic, and we always get the little pamphlet, so I will look at that at the end because it tells us everything that we've got in it. And it just says your September casket is all about candle magic, and we hope you will enjoy practicing this ancient form of magic. Please read through this pamphlet so you can familiarize yourself with the content and any safety information. So yeah, then it talks all about lots and lots and lots and lots of other things, social media tags and all of that. I must say, I do like that image. I prefer that image to that image, actually. But look, this is our monthly manifestation card that we get now. It's a little bit of artwork. Yeah, I mean, that's nice enough. I immediately go, no, don't put your drippy candles on your books. They're going to get covered in wax and damaged. Don't do that. This is fine. And then we've got a key. So obviously this is all about manifesting. But yeah, so it says, what are my goals this month? What practical steps can I take to reach these goals? And what magical steps can I take to reach these goals? So we always get one of those in the box as well. As I say, I would have preferred that artwork on here, but you know, it's nice, is what it is. So our monthly ritual is emotional healing candle ritual kit. Okay, let's have a wee little look there. So I was about to say, I'd be surprised if we didn't get a candle. We got a floating candle. So this is going to be a bath herb thing, so I'm not going to be able to use this, am I? Emotionally healing candle ritual. It says, I love the color. This is very autumnal. I like this, actually. I like that art print better as well. I like this. This is very my aesthetic. It says a white floating candle, lavender and yarrow flower, and a beautiful healing ritual incorporating the power of fire and healing energy of water. Oh no, I can. It says fill a bowl of water. Where did I put the candle? There we go. Fill a bowl of water and stir in the lavender and yarrow flowers. Stir clockwise as you say the following, and then it's got our ritual. Once the candle's burned out, you may dispose of the candle and return the flowers to the earth with thanks. You can also use this for a ritual bath by straining out the herbs and adding the potion to your bath water. That's quite a nice. I like that, actually. I like that it gives you the option to do it in a bowl first and then to use it in a bath ritual. There's an awful lot of floating things like this where it's designed to be a bath ritual only. So I quite like that. That's quite good. So yeah, that's fine. Our enamel pin. Oh, I don't know whether you can see that. It's like a lantern. That's very nice. I often talk about religion and belief and faith as if it is a lantern, and as if we're all different bees looking through different panels, looking at the same candle. And each of us sees the candle through a slightly different lens, in a slightly different angle, a slightly different color on the stained glass, but we're all looking essentially at the same candle. I like that. I actually really like that. Yay. Oh, that's really nice, actually. Yeah, happy so far. So these are, I say it every time, these are biodegradable. These are made out of starch. You can wet them and they completely dissolve into nothing. So these are all biodegradable, which I really do appreciate. Oh, we've got a big wooden block. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Let's have a look. It's a, oh, it's a liquid. That's a bit weird. I mean, it's very pretty, but it's just for a little candle. And it says it's our Sapplewood spell candle holder, a decorative and practical aid to spell work, beautifully designed and crafted spell candle holder made from sapelwood, known for its calming and powerful magical properties. I've got to say, I don't know about anybody else, but before Witch Casket, I'd never even heard of sapelwood. So yeah, I mean, we've got an awful lot of different versions of these sort of things from Witch Casket. I was just looking to see behind me if I had any of their ones. But again, it's a nice piece. It's a hefty piece. They're on their website. It's probably about 15 quid. So, you know, it's a nice piece to have. I'm going to pop that just there for now. We've got a bag. I always like bags of things. Is this some candles? Are these candles? It feels like, oh, I know what this is. Oh, what? Oh, okay. It's a candle snuffer. That's really cute. I do have one. Mine is rather, it originally was a lovely pewter one, and it's got wet and damaged and covered in it. Look at the amount of wax that's built up on that over the year. Look at the state of that. Why am I even showing you that on camera? Look at that. So they start off all nice and lovely and shiny and lovely, right? And then they end up, after quite a few years, all discolored and manky and everything, but they do the job. But that's actually really pretty. So if you don't know, the idea in some rituals, not in all, I've heard some people say it's all rituals, you cannot blow a candle out. No, you can in some. It depends on what you're doing, depends on your working. But if you've got a lit candle, the idea is, let's use, where's that block? The idea is if the candle's burning down and you don't want it to simply burn out, you snuff it. So you lower the bell part over the candle, and then eventually it uses all the oxygen that's there in that little space, burns itself out. And it's a good way of doing it without too much smoke. It tends not to have as much smoke as if you blow the candle out or if you let it burn down by itself, in my experience. But also you can leave the candle, you can leave the snuffer over the candle once it's burned out for a few seconds. And then if there was any smoke, it tends to just sink back down and just, you know, the carbon becomes the carbon again rather than it being in the air. So that's actually a really useful item. If you haven't got one already, that's actually quite a nice little candle snuffer. And I quite like the fact it's little. Do you know what I mean? It's like a little handle. So you just go boop. But yeah, no, that's a nice item, and it feels like a quality item. But I think I was expecting wick cutters. Do you know, that's something I've never had from Witch Casket. But anyway, let's have a look. We've got our monthly scroll with our new little metal dingle dangle metal ring thing. Dingle dangle? Got no idea what I'm talking about. So then let's have a look at the scroll. It is a dressing. I thought that was an F for a minute. I don't know why. Dressing candles to match your intentions. To prepare your candles for magic, you can anoint them with essential oils and dress them with herbs to match your intentions. When anointing candles, rub the oil on the candle towards you to attract and away from you to banish. Here are a few suggestions. And then we've got lots of different items. So let me just... Oh, okay. Yep. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of suggestions on there. That's really cool. And again, look at the lantern echoing the enamel pin. That's really cool. The next up, we've got, oh God, what's this? I thought this was incense. This is our Purify and Protection candle. Is it? Oh, is it? Black and white. Is it one candle or is it two candles? This is going to be interesting. I wonder if it's black on one end and white on the other. It is. Wow, that's interesting. Oh, I mean, it's wibbly and come apart a little bit, and it's some wax in there. But that's interesting. So, white is for cleansing and purification, it says, and black is for banishing and protection. I mean, arguably you can use both for both, because white is all of the colors combined and black is a lack of any of the colors. So it works with any color correspondences. It says use this candle during any ritual to purify and protect as you work your magic. Right. So I guess you start with the white for cleansing and purification, and as it burns down we get into the banishing and protection. I mean, I quite like that idea. I do quite like that idea. I haven't actually ever seen something like this before, but I do really like that idea. It's just, I wonder, I can imagine doing a ritual and being to this point where I'm like, I want to start the banishing now, please. Can we start the banishing? And you've got to wait another half hour or whatever it is. But you know, it shows that sometimes we need patience and stuff in our workings. But no, I do quite like that, actually. I like the concept a lot. I've never seen anything like that. I like that concept a lot. I think that white bit's a little bit long for me personally, but I can see how not everybody uses banishing and protection in their candle work. So, but yeah, another good item. So then let's see what else is in here. Oh, what's this? What's this? We've got some spell candles, black, white, and grey. Interesting. Black, white, and grey. Okay, so these are just going to be for the little doodah, for the little candle holder that we've got there. Black, white. So yes, again, black for protection and banishing. It says for hex breaking as well. I mean, you know, white for purity, peace, and all magical workings. Well, what did that say? That said the white one was for cleansing and purification, so you can use it for that as well. And in the grey one, for stability, balance, and harmony. I wouldn't use it for that. I would use grey literally for liminal workings, for doing something between the spaces. So for me, this would be, grey candles are absolutely ideal for doing things that are neither white magic nor black magic. Not that I believe those terms should exist, but for something that is neither, you know, the shadow nor the light. But stability, balance, and harmony, yeah, I guess. I mean, there's nothing wrong with these. I like these. I will absolutely use these and add them to my list. And then we've got two more items. Just check there's no incense in there. Well, I was going to give stuff away from this box. I don't think I can. I don't think there's anything to give away. Oh, hang on. Having said that, intentions. What's this? Oh, it's a candle marker. Right, what do they call it? A magical intentions candle carving tool. Yes. I don't know whether you can see it. There you go. Look at the point on that. Now that's interesting. This is a really good box. Apart from the candle holder, which I'm a bit new, this is a really good box. I mean, you know, some of us in the craft have what we would call a bowline, which is a white handled or a lighter handled knife with a sharp point, because quite often athames or thames are used as blunt objects, and wands are obviously used as blunt objects, but some of us use our bowline for carving. So that's a really nice alternative. Oh, that's really nice. Oh my gosh, that's really nice. This is a really good box. Gosh, I should have opened this up a long time ago. Right, it says here, use this magical carving tool to etch sigils representing your intentions into your candles before working your candle magic. Work mindfully and with intent. Absolutely. Interesting that when we're talking about dressing candles as well, if you carve in first and then dress the candle, where you've carved, where those little divots are, they hold the oil really, really nicely. And then once you've anointed the candle with oil, if you then go over with an anointing herb, like a dried herb as well, again, it sticks in all the little bits. Not all of it. It's not like an engraving, but it sticks in the little bits that you've carved out. So this is actually, I mean, this is a really handy tool. So yes. Wow. Okay. And then what's this? A Witch Boxer exclusive ritual candle holder. Now, we have had candle holders. It says here, Witch Casket's exclusive ritual candle holder allows you to neatly and safely encircle your ritual candles with magical herbs, crystals, amulets, and affirmations to match your desires. Never leave a burning candle unattended. Now, that's interesting, because we had this from them not very long ago, which, as you can see, has got crystals and herbs and bits of gubbins, because it's something I do use. So we had this from them as a ritual candle holder to put your gubbins around the outside and light your candle. So let's just see what this version looks like. Oh, it's a wee willy wisp. Oh no. Oh, no. Right. Okay. So this can go for the giveaway. I tell you why. I need a handle or something. Although this is really good. Oh, hang on. This is for larger candles, and this is for the little ones. I don't use the larger candles very often. It's very rare that I will use one of the larger candles in a ritual working. So things like, when I say a larger candle, I mean something like this. And obviously you pop that in there and you light it, and you have your working, and you put your herbs or your crystals or whatever it is in the bottom. I don't like that little handly bit. That isn't for me. With my poor dexterity with my hands, I would instantly drop that. And there's no, I don't want to be going around my house or putting this somewhere with, lit candles and wax going everywhere. It's a heavy duty brass thing of what it is, brass candle holder. So once it's on your desk, it's not going to go anywhere very easily. So I think it is a really nice piece. It's just, for me, I don't use this sort of size candles very often in ritual. It's got to be a very, very specific ritual, in which case, if I'm using these in very, very specific rituals, I've got very specific ritual holders for them. But don't get me wrong, it is a really nice item, and it completely fits with the Candle Magic theme for this box. So then let me just pop everything back into its places. So we've got everything that was supposed to be in there. So let me know your thoughts, everybody. I think my star item, I'm really torn. The two items I like the most are the carving tool and the little lantern pin. I'm really, what would I say? I think, because I've done all these years in the craft without having a specific stabber, whatever you want to call it, but specific one of them, I think the pin just nudges it into first place for me. This is my favorite item in the box. I know, right? It's the smallest. It's probably the least flashy, but I really love it. From my personal beliefs, it's like an aide-memoire for my personal belief structure, but I really, really love that. Closely followed by this. My duds, probably, I would say personal dud would be the ritual candle holder, purely and simply because it's something I'm not going to use. Okay, that would be the only reason that is a dud. I think it's a beautiful item. I wish the handle was a little bit bigger, but I think it's a beautiful item. It's incredibly useful. It would look lovely on someone's altar while they're doing, some candle magic, and it holds the big fat candles, which is very useful, and especially at Halloween time. I mean, who doesn't like big fat candles and everything else going? But for me, that is something I'm not going to use. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down in the description box. Do you think this was good value for £29? I've got to say, I really do, actually. I think this is a really positive box. So yay, finally, we're back on with the really good boxes, and I cannot wait for October's box. They always pull something really special out of the hat around this time of year. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Let me know your thoughts. But that is it for me. And as I always say, stay you, stay true, stay authentic, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.